shite, so we're gonna go again. Hey guys, Alistair from Hey guys, Alistair from Stormcore here. Today we've got a Venomized Special with three pops? Popes? No, three pops that have turned up in the mail, plus one that I picked up before Christmas from a local store. So let's check it out. So to save a little bit of time, I've quickly opened up the boxes so that we can run through them. The first one that has turned up is the original, as far as I'm aware, at least the original Venom in red box with the, what I actually thought was a bit of a dodgy looking sticker, but doing a little bit of research, it is the Walgreens exclusive sticker from, I want to say it's 2015. I might need to double check that. I think it was 2015, so it has the really crap looking exclusive sticker, but it is one of the earlier Venom Pops, number 82 in the Marvel series. Full set on here has Black Suit Spider-Man 2099, yeah it is 2099, and Punisher, all actually looking pretty cool, but it is that kind of earlier mould certainly. Next one that we have is the Venomized Miles Morales. Now this was a Tesco pickup, if I remember correctly. This one was eBay, but this one was Tesco. I think my son might be about to wake up, so this could be about to go terribly wrong. No, we're good. So totally lost my train of thought. This is the Venomized Miles Morales, which I personally really like. I saw a few people not moaning about it, but kind of complaining about how there's not that much to it. But one of the things that I really do like is the kind of pose that the model itself has. Very, very kind of similar to that you'd expect from a Spider-Man pop. Going around to the back of this box, I do have the Doctor Strange, which some of you guys might have seen me unboxing. I think it might be my second or third video on the channel. And actually, if I go back to then, and I'm sure all of you follow word for word exactly what I say on my videos, because obviously I'm that interesting. But at the time when I picked up Doctor Strange, I mentioned that I probably wasn't going to pursue the Venomized line. However, as we are doing a Venomized special, you will see that was utter shite and I couldn't help it. So we've got these two. So Venom, Miles Morales. Next one we've got is Venomized X23, which is actually turned up in a protector, which I'll get open in a wee minute when we're going to bring the four of them out. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't realise this was X23, and it probably shows that I maybe wasn't paying quite enough attention. In my head, when I very, very quickly saw it, I thought, oh, that's a Venomized Wolverine, and I fucking love Wolverine. So, bought it, as you do, and then it turned up and I thought, God, that's not Wolverine, it's X23 now. If my memory serves me correctly, is it Wolverine's daughter? I'm sure someone will tell me. I should probably look that up. And the last one, I'm trying to keep it under this little table just now while I talk about it, is at the moment, or at least from the current lines, excluding Magneto, I would say it is possibly my favourite of the Venomized range, and it is Venomized Hulk. Now this is also turned up in a protector. These two came from eBay as well. Both of them were the same seller, and part of his listing is that all pops, no matter how common or not, all come in protectors. So absolutely delighted that they've turned up in really good condition. One of the things that I would say is in a little bit more inspection when I unboxed it, sadly the Hulk's got a tiny little tear up at the top where it could be just kind of wear and tear the box damage. I wasn't sure if it was where someone had maybe opened the box to actually look at the model itself. Maybe it's been out of box. But it has a tiny little dink of damage. Now before I do unbox these, one of the things that I do want to touch on, and it's this one, is the original Venom that I've been kind of mentioning here. Let's move these to the side so that they're kind of out of the way. You may or may not notice this, I don't know how well my camera's going to focus on it, but it has the really old Funko logo on it. And unlike these ones, up on the top, the Pop logo also has the Marvel kind of insignia or badge on it as well. And I say purely because this pop is older, I thought, shit, this is a random fake that I've bought. However, I did a little bit of digging, and very much is how the box looks and looked at the time of release. Is there a date on the bottom? My wee boy's disagreeing with me. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I'm sure when I looked it was 2015. So let's get the 4 of these out of their boxes for a very, very quick nosy. So here they are out of the box. We have a very bobbly headed Venom. Not too much detail on him, as you kind of expect if you've looked at any of the early Funkos. You tend to find that there isn't that much to them, but I really like him. I'm trying to keep his head still so that it's not bouncing too much on the camera, but I just think he looks really cool. That kind of, again, standard Funko pose. Then we have Miles Morales, and I really like this. I mentioned on, I think it was 2 videos ago, when I was doing the Spider-Gwen from Scarborough Couple, that I've been really enjoying Into the Spider-Verse, so I couldn't help but pick this up. Really, really like this pop. Like that kind of crouched pose, like the claw that he's got. Oh, the claw. But I like the claw. You can kind of tell that he's ready for action. Ooh, wow. We have X23 with her twin-bladed, as we say, two-bladed, but twin-bladed claws, and she's also got her cool kind of feet blades. I don't know how well this is going to pick up, but she has, again, another really cool pose, and this is one of the things that I do like about the Venomized range. If we take Venom out of the actual equation, they all have, or at least all the ones that I've spent any time looking at, they all have this not unique stance, but they all do have a stance. Now, I say this is my personal favourite in this collection. I just think everything about the Hulk is awesome. Everything about Venom's awesome, and then you merge the two together, and Funko didn't fuck it up. I just think he looks absolutely brilliant. He's big manly man. Look at the size of him in comparison to Venom, right? He is big. And I know the other two are kind of hunched over, but he is a big pop. He weighs a considerable amount, especially in comparison to these two. This one's actually maybe closer, probably the sheer amount of kind of like hair out the back. But he is a big boy, and that's the way the Hulk should be, right? And this is one of my kind of gripes with some of the Hulk Funkos, at least, is that some of them, not all of them, some of them are big chunky boys, but not all of them feel Hulk enough to me, and I don't know what it is about this. I just think he looks awesome, and I kind of feel like I would love to keep him out of his box, and I feel like I'm saying this more and more often with Pops, that I always kind of started out as an inbox collector, and I like to keep all my boxes pristine, always do my best having them in protectors, always stacked them nicely, kept them in my nice kind of clean office environment, which was great. But there's so many recently that I've picked up that I've thought, I want to properly see them, and that is the one drawback to me of the box, is that with a pop of this kind of size, a lot of the visual impact is lost when it's in its box. So I may have to break some of my own rules and actually keep him on box. So let's say we have Hulk, we have X23. Don't think I spun her around. I think I just spoke about her. I liked her claws. Again, nice kind of pose. You can see the kind of Venom kind of, I'm going to use the term insignia. Again, I could be totally wrong. If I'm being completely honest, I have not read the Venomized series. Something that I would like to do. If you have read it, please let me know if it's worth picking it up. Is it a annual or is it individual issues? Is it like something that you buy volumes of? Please let me know. But I like this. I like the really almost, it's not golden, but that kind of off yellow that's used on her as well. I just think that she looks really cool. Miles Morales, where we can see the kind of original Miles Morales, or almost black Spider-Man suit kind of coming through, which is quite nice the way that they've done this. That we've got coming through here. And I say OG Venom, which is funny when you start to look at where Funko's where started and where it's gone. There is huge difference in this. Obviously we have probably 4 or 5 years between these two, but to me that it just kind of shows how far they've moved on from that side, even from a quality of finish on the paint. It's not to say this is a bad paint job at all, it's just that the overall feel of it is so different, and it's kind of similar to a couple of the other older pops that I do have. But out of the four, which one do you guys like? I know for some people the Venomized range is a little bit of Marmite. Some of you seem to love it, some of you seem to really fucking hate it. And I know, as I mentioned earlier, when I had my Doctor Strange, who I probably should have brought in just to sip as part of this video. When I bought him, I did say that I felt like all the Venomized ones were a bit boring, is maybe the best way to put it. However, I totally hold my hands up, hold them up, and admit I'm wrong. It's not often you'll get me saying that, but I am wrong. The Venomized range is cool. The Venomized range is badass, as far as I'm concerned. If you don't agree with me, prove me wrong. Show me something that's better than it. And I had a conversation quite recently with someone on, it was either Instagram or Twitter, I can't honestly remember, and they were not calling me a liar, but they were basically implying that the zombie range was so much more superior to the Venomized range. I think I have one. Yeah, it's just one at present, the zombie range, and it's the Hulk. But I totally disagree. I just think that the Venomized range, yeah, we've got a lot of black on the go, but who doesn't love black, right? Realistically, 90% of my videos, if I'm not on a work lunch break, I'm wearing a black t-shirt. Don't shoot me, I'm wearing a navy blue one today. But who doesn't love a black outfit, right? So if you disagree that the Venom Range is wrong, I'm not going to call you names, you dick. But what's better? What alternative kind of range do you prefer? Okay, guys, I promise I'll try and keep this short. You know me, I don't do short. I can't do one of these 1 minute unboxings like the Pop-Tart can do. I ramble shit. I'm doing it again. So let's wrap this up. We've got the 4 pops. Let me know in the comments below which one you think's best. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are nearing the 100 subscriber mark, and I will definitely be doing a giveaway from that side of things. Don't forget, look back at my older video. Check out Pop-Tart Lee's act of kindness video, because there is a little bit of a giveaway going on between the two kind of channels from that side of things. And I will see you guys soon for another unboxing video.